I'll tell you 5 lessons that I learned from approaching over 20,000 girls through whole Europe. So lesson number 1 is the clothes, the way you dress. It's like many coaches say like the looks don't matter, like you need to approach and you're gonna succeed. But thing is, it's not the truth. Looks matter. I mean, not only your physical looks, because your physical looks, there's it's limited amount what you can do on it, but your fashion, the way you dress. Because if you're gonna dress as a complete loser or homeless guy, guess what? You're not gonna get any results. But to get actual results, you need to work on your fashion. I mean, you don't even need to be that fashionable. Just dress normally, dress cool, like just dress normal. Even that gonna improve your results. But dressing like in fashionable way will get you results, even higher results than before. So that's the first lesson I would tell you, like dress well. Lesson number 2, it's about smart approaches versus spam approaches. What do I mean by spam approaches? As I told you in a previous video, spam approaches is like when you just like run around and approach every shot moves. And that's what a lot of coaches are teaching you. Run around, do a lot of approaches. But thing is, it's pretty retarded to do a lot of approaches. Because when you're gonna do a lot of approaches, probably majority of the girls will be not into it. And you're gonna have a lot of rejections. When you're gonna be rejected, you're gonna feel bad. When you're gonna feel bad, you're more likely to get rejected the next set. And then start this like downward spiral. So you get more and more rejected, and then you come home, you feel so destroyed, lost, confused. You feel like, why am I doing this? Why? Like it's so hard. But it's often possible to predict in advance how the girl gonna react. I'm gonna talk deeper about how to see the signs in later videos. But in this video, I'm gonna tell like in short. So basically, when a girl looks sad, closed body language, it's not good. Most likely she's gonna reject you. When a girl looks happy, open body language, most likely she's gonna be reacting well to your approach. So to game in a smart way, like you see the girls that are happy, open. When you open them, they're gonna react well, or they're more likely to react well. And then you're gonna feel better because they react well, you feel better, and because you feel better, interaction went well. Next girl is more likely to give you IOI, indicator of interest, and react well. And if 2 girls react well, then third one is more likely to react even better. So that's like how it starts, like upper spiral. So basically it's like when you do spam approaches, it's like downward spiral. You're gonna feel bad and you feel like quitting this. When you're gonna do it well, like in a smart way, then it's gonna be upper spiral and you're gonna feel better. And then after this day of gaming, you come back home, you feel happy, you feel good, yeah. That was lesson number 2. Let's go to number 3. Lesson number 3 is having good social media. Even just having like okay social media will help you a lot in dating. Because if your social media sucks, because when you meet people, no matter where, during the day, in nightclub, Tinder, still, they're probably gonna add each other on social media because no one does numbers anymore, and especially the younger people, they don't make phone calls anymore. Like, it's like, when was the last time you made actually a phone call to somebody that you met? I think it was a long time ago. So nowadays everybody using social media, and it took me kind of longer time to realize the importance of social media. And when I started doing this, like my results like improved by a lot. And when I took better pictures and really started to spend my time on Tinder, also back then my results like went up so much. There are also like ways to meet girls on Instagram and Facebook that I learned. And when I started doing that, like my results went up even more. So I think it's like one of my biggest regrets that I did not start doing this earlier. Because I started doing this all like 2019. Only then. I think like if I started doing this earlier, my results would be even better. That's like the lesson number 3. Have good social media and have good pictures. Lesson number 4, the nightclubs. In the past, I was going to nightclubs. I was really like believing that you can meet a nice girl in nightclub. But actually, nightclubs, that's a place where you meet somebody for like one night or for to have some fun. But if you want to really like to find somebody for a relationship or some nice girl that you want to spend more time with, I would say nightclub is not a good place for it. It took me also quite some time to realize this, but then it's very important to remember in the game that some places, some tactics and strategies will give you some results. For example, going to nightclubs will help you get some one-night stands and have some fun in the same night. But most likely you're never going to see them again. But while you meet somebody during the day, then there's more chance that you're going to be seeing this person more often and maybe going to have some relationship with them. So that's like every type of game has their own results. So basically it's like the fishing. The way you fish, that kind of fish you get. So that took me also quite some time to realize, and it's very important for you to remember. So that's like if you really want to have like some relationship, like to find a girl for a relationship, nightclubs is not the place to go. Nightclubs are the place to practice your speaking skills, the wittiness, some fun, or you want to have fun the same night, then you go to nightclubs. That's the lesson number 4. The 5th lesson I learned is probably the most important of them all, because this lesson you can apply to multiple areas of your life, not only to dating. Basically, the 5th lesson is analyzing your sets, analyzing what's going wrong, what's going good. You need to be understanding what you're doing wrong to be able to adjust it. Because if you're just gonna run around and do exactly the same shit, you're gonna suck. You're gonna suck unbelievable. Because you're just gonna do exactly the same things in exactly the same set. All your dates are going to be looking exactly the same. All your interactions are going to be looking the same. That's why you need to be like all the time improving, all the time analyzing. Analyze what you did good, what you did wrong, and what you need to improve. Often it's kind of hard to do it yourself. You can do it yourself, you have nobody to analyze it with. But the best is to ask advice of somebody who is more advanced than you. Ask them, tell them the situation, not only like in some sketch like, oh, I had a date. No, tell them in every detail, with every smallest detail. Try to understand, and then this person can give you like advice to what you can improve. And that's super important, because this is not only applicable in dating, it's applicable like in every other area of your life, like in jobs, like everywhere. So analyze them, analyze and improve. That's like the most important lesson. That was what I want to tell today. Good luck.